Welcome back to Show Me St. Louis. It's Transformation Tuesday. This is Darla Chilton, who reached out to Charles D'Angelo wanting to try a new weight loss method. And drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da, here she is now 40 pounds lighter. Darla, you look incredible. Thank you for joining us today. Please have a seat. We are so excited to chat with you about your experience with Charles. So first, what made Charles different?
What made Charles different? Well,
Yeah.
I prefer to have somebody who can help me along the journey, who's willing to make me accountable to what I need to do to get where I'm going. And somebody who can talk to me and give me focus and direction as we move along in them steps to get the weight loss down.
So what made you first decide to make that call to reach out to him?
I did not like how much weight I'd gained. The pandemic caused a lot of issues with not being able to get out on my bicycle, and I had gotten lazy and gained too much weight. I'm a mountain biker, and I'd done a lot of racing, and now all of a sudden I didn't feel like I could do it anymore because too much weight. I couldn't carry my own weight.
And she's a nurse.
And I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 40 years in the OR, and I wasn't able to climb upstairs without huffing and puffing, and I didn't like that apparently. I'm very conscientious about my weight, and I want everything to look good and want to feel good and feel strong all the time.
And what it really sounds like, Darla, is when we were chatting that you really go above and beyond for your role as a nurse and what you're able to do for these patients. And I imagine 40 pounds lighter, you're able to keep that clock moving, keep it efficient.
Yes, my doctors really appreciate the fact that I can turn over the rooms, get the rooms done, get the patients in the room. And when my doctor says, you need to bench press more, you need to lift more weight, I'm like, you don't see the patients that I help turn over, move, adjust in a bed. I mean, when I'm turning over a 240 to 400 pounder onto a table, I have to be strong enough to handle them and be safe with them and make sure they don't get hurt and the movement works. And the doctors have them positioned so that they can perform the surgery that they need to make them better.
Yeah. And Charles, it seems like the people that you've brought in here, we have everything from the nurse to the athlete.
To the doctor.
To the doctor. It's incredible the lives are able to change.
Absolutely. So when you're getting to a stage in your life like Darla did, where you really feel overwhelmed, a lot of people ask me, what really makes it different where people are able to be so consistent? And I always think you have to become fully associated to the reasons change is a must. Stop and write out a list of what life is going to look like if you don't make changes. How's your energy going to be? How are your relationships going to be? How are you going to feel 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 3 years from now if you don't make changes? When you get fully associated to the pain that will come by staying in the pattern of disempowerment, not having a strategy, not having an exercise plan, you can start to really find the reasons, the why, to make shifts happen. And then you need a good strategy. So a lot of the people that come to me, ironically, are medical professionals, doctors, nurses, people from all walks of life, and many of them are very competent. They know what to do. They feel like they've tried everything and nothing works. So when we get together, certainly knowing what to do, giving them a precise strategy, what to eat, what to do with exercise is a part of it. The bigger part, what's missing in everything else out there, is how do you really change your psychology so that you get out of these beliefs that keep you stuck? The beliefs we have are kind of like rubber bands. So you can stretch yourself, but like most people, you go so far, and then life hits you, and that rubber band, that belief, pulls you back to your default. So my work with people is helping them change their belief system so that they can get beyond those limitations and thereby not only create the change they want, but make those changes last.
And it just completely becomes a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
So if you're interested and if you're inspired to start your own weight loss journey, you can reach out to Charles by calling the number on your screen. Thank you both so much for being here today. And Darla, again, you look incredible.
Thank you very much.